gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to have a chit chat or a discussion about habits that nice guys, in quotes, habits exhibited by nice guys that makes them weak. So when I talk of a nice guy, who is a nice guy? And if I put forth the question, do nice guy always win? In the affirmative, the answer is always no. So, in the social aspect of life, depending on the location you are, there exist nice guys, but we have several qualities that these nice guys exhibit in their social aspect or in everything that they do. So, who are nice guys? Who is a nice guy? So, we have certain kind of attributes that usually being attributed to a nice guy. So, such attributes are, these are the guys who are easily agreeable, they are easygoing. Basically in their life they agree to anything, whether no or yes, they don't want to care. They just agree. They are easygoing, easily agreeable. Another one, they're being called gentlemen because of their stand. Because they're easygoing. Very many people prefer calling them gentlemen. Compassionate. So sometimes they really pity people and they want to be their shoes, in particular shine, and they want to always do good. They always want to be seen doing good always to people, even people they don't know in life. So they are compassionate. I'm not saying there is something good, there's something wrong being compassionate. In fact, we should be, but there is a limit of such kind of attributes. So I'm just pointing out the attitude of a nice guy, the attributes of being a nice guy. Another one, sensitive. They're very sensitive to things that they so much find so pitiful. They will always react to it. Either it's like they don't want to see anyone in a situation that's downtrodden, whether they're being scammed or not. With them, they don't want to care, so they are very sensitive. Then again, being sensitive, some people take advantage of that, then succumb to that attribute of being sensitive and make them so vulnerable. So the last point here is like, nice guy, they are always vulnerable due to sensitivity in their nature. So they will do things knowing that I'm helping a friend or I'm helping my partner in a relationship, knowing these people are scamming him. Are you there? So these attributes are being taken advantage of by the friends within the social constructs, because the friends therein have known this guy is so sensitive, this guy is generous, this guy is kind, this guy is everything. Now they are taking advantage of everything about this nice guy. So this is why I'm of opinion that these are some kind of attributes or attitudes that can really make a man appear weak in the eyes of many. You might be of a good heart that you want to help, but some people are minting money from you like crazy. Not only money, some people are just using you for their own advantage. So such kind of attribute must have a limit, and this kind of attribute also, or if you cannot have a limit, you have to stop them and you look into yourself. Are you there? So we also have, I normally describe such kind of habits. These habits, if you are not careful, they will make a nice guy finish last. Finishing last is like you delay your progress going forward. in the name of seeking validation, or in the name of seeking sympathy, or in the name of like, I want to be an angel, or in the name of, I want to be a people pleaser. So let's look and discuss habits that makes a nice guy finish last. So the habits that make a nice guy finish last. One, they are good and caring people. So being good and caring, they just be good and caring to any stranger, just only to fulfill the relationship ego. Are you there? Just like you find in a relationship with a lady, so you're always good for this lady and you care too much, but you find at the end the lady doesn't show anything. So a lady will always take advantage of your being good and caring attitude. Sometimes it reaches a point that you have to rescind being good and caring. To a person who to a relationship does not bring forth goodwill. So if there is no goodwill, so the essence of being good and caring to a partner who doesn't show you respect, or whose main aim is there to milk you. Therefore, you need to stop this kind of attitude, because you'll finish last. So number 2, offer to do things for women just to seek validation. So if you're a man who just normally offer to do things to a woman just to seek validation, my friend, you'll finish last. You meet any woman who is in a desperate, or who is in a situation whereby, or in a situation whereby the main aim of behaving so is to take advantage of you. So you're a people pleaser, or just doing in seeking relevance and validation. Therefore, it's high time you stop it, or else you'll finish last. Basically, good men, they usually stop. They usually avoid conflicts or confrontation, just because they just don't want, or just because I don't want to be negative, or I don't want to be called black sheep, or I don't want to be seen complaining. No. If somebody is intruding into your personal space, if somebody is taking things by your force, or if somebody who is claiming rights of your good earned cash, of your good earned property, or even, let's say, even at workplace, you find your colleague who is taking advantage of your work. Therefore, you have to confront them with the truth. You have to come out and speak loud and call them to order. Let people know this is your work. So somebody should not be taking advantage of you. Then because you're a nice guy, attitude guy, you don't want to confront them. If you call people and show them the truth, you call them to order. These are the things that will make you get respect. So people will respect you for whom you are and what you do, and call them to order. So no one should intrude you into your personal space, and you just keep quiet. Seeking approval for others, a nice guy attitude. These are the habits. They will always seek approval. Anything that they do is just only to what? It's just only to seek approval, and also massage their ego. That now I feel happy, I'm done good. Either in life, some people don't need to be shown compassion. If you're doing it out of a good heart, then tenda wema nenda zako. It's like do the good will, and walk away. Stop sticking over there. Because there are people who are of negative aura, of negative energy, who will want to backstab you, who will want to mince every coin out of your blood or out of your sweat. So you have. Another point, you find a nice guy that will always exhibit certain character and will make them always finish last. It's like they depend on their partner when it comes to emotional attachment or emotional dependency. So in their life, their emotional is dependent to their partners. They will confide too much into their partners. Thereby it will make them appear weak. your partner, imagine I'm a man, now you're emotionally, I want to like, see? You want to say everything to your partner. You want to confide to her things that are not even making sense to her. So at this point, your partner will deem you so feeble and weak. Are you there? You don't have to be stupidly honest to share everything, even at the onset of the relationship. Other things as a man you can deal with, but do not appear weak to a feminine gender. Another one, you find this nice guy attitude, this nice man attitudes, like they are not assertive. They don't know what they want. Instead, it's like the easygoing. They cannot make simple decisions with themselves. They experience difficulty in making a decision. Like you want to please people. You are anywhere. You don't have principle. You don't have stand. Are you there? So you have just to know that if the points I've talked about, or if you exhibit this point that I've aforementioned them herein, therefore I recommend this video to you. I recommend this video to you. So let's start looking at point number 1. Habits that nice guys should stop. So these habits, if you exhibit this habit, therefore you should stop them. And how? 1, stop being people pleaser. Stop being people pleaser. You cannot make anyone happy, or you cannot please everybody. Do your own things that you know. It is my profession, this is my goal, I want to achieve. But if you're easily want to please anything, therefore you're going to fail in life. You'll end up into a depression, or you'll finish last, and you'll be a laughing stock to every people. So the only person who wants to please and seek validation as a people pleaser, only if you have your self-esteem low. Are you there? So always believe in yourself, stop this kind of attitude, and stop being people pleaser. Then stop being available. Stop being available to people at any time. Stop being available to people at any time to ever manipulate you. Sometimes set your own time that you can be available. Do your own things, be available at that time that you feel in yourself. Now this is my free time. I can donate my space to so you want to play. But any other time you're called, you are available to do everything, which means you want to please anybody. Whether you have a tight schedule that you will hit into your work, you'll end up using a lot of your effort, and your effort won't be recognized any soon. Number 2, stop agreeing with everything or with everyone. Are you there? How do you do it? Always share your opinion and let it count. Stand to your principle, let your opinion count. Like, don't be aggressive, but be assertive. Talk when it's necessary, but when you talk forth, make sure you're assertive, or you assert your authority into it. It's your opinion, and no one should call you mad because you've shared your opinion. No one should deem you so unfit because your opinion offends them. You cannot make anyone happy. Then stop seeking validation whatsoever. It's your opinion that you exuded out that makes you with your attitude. Then stop seeking validation whatsoever. Then have a moral of your own. Just be moral. Have a moral of your own and stand to it. Have a principle that you know this is a boundary. If somebody gets into your space, if somebody wants to go against your specified standard, therefore you have to call them out. That's not a confrontation. Making them to know is like affronting them to stop or to know you better that you cannot go beyond this. Number 3, stop being a yes man to everyone or to anything. Be assertive, simple thing. Learn to recognize manipulative behavior. Manipulative behavior, as long as you've seen them coming, or you see somebody doing such kind of behavior, stay out of it or move out. Stop manipulation from people. Don't be a nice guy to your own detrimental. Sometimes you could be very nice, that's so exorbitant to you, to your own detrimental, to your own disadvantage. People will take advantage of you. They will use you if they so wish. Either. So these are the kind of friends that also you look around. When friends are sitting down to do development things, you are not in the list. But when they are out in social tour, any social clubs, whether they are going to a drinking party, therefore they tag you along. But where they sit in a table, where they want to discuss economical issue or development or any other project that is so important for economical empowerment, you're no longer there. So that alone, it's a red flag that should make you feel you are being misused. So you need to stop it forthwith. Then you have to set your own priority right. So when you're setting your own priority, let your priority work. Do not seek the ground for your popular opinion to anybody's demand. So your popular opinion should work going forward. Your popular opinion should work going forward. So your priority first. If your priority today was to do a development thing, therefore do not donate that time because you want to seek validation. Do not relent in completing your activity to your own detrimental because somebody, somewhere, who is a woman, wants to come into your life. Therefore you seek the ground for her to roll their way. Another one, you have to draw the boundary. Draw the line that you know, this is my space. Somebody cannot come into it and occupy it, or somebody cannot abuse my space. So don't allow insult. If somebody insults you, call them to order. Make them aware that you never tolerate or you cannot put up with their insult. Don't allow people to take you for granted. So if you continue exhibiting this kind of attitude, people will just take you for granted. You seed your ground for a development activity for social. Somebody will take you, this person is not serious. You'll be like a toy. Are you there? So people will always treat you the way you treat yourself, or the way you present yourself. So present yourself in a manner that will seek respect. So if you present yourself in a way that you are just a subversive man, that's how they will take you. Call them out, those who wrong you, and set your standard. So this is now confrontation. It's not confrontation per se, but call them to order. Those who are wronging you, those who insult you, tell them, you shouldn't do this. This is your parameter. This is how you trade. So in your trade, this is how you behave specifically, so that they get to know your standard. They get to know how you value yourself and your life. Your emotional intelligence should never be abused. That's why I'm saying, even instead of, for example, if you're having a date, you agreed with your girlfriend that today we need to meet at point XYZ. Let's meet and go have lunch. You seed your time, you donate your time or your space, prepare everything, then you go to a date. Then you call to seek where your partner's reached. Then he tells you cannot come. Obviously, you'll be mad. You should not seek the ground of like, okay, this is not genuine reason. You have to call her in order. Let her know you are not taking it lightly, because she had all the time to at least notify you of the activity that was coming for her. You prepared 1, 2, 3 on ground, waiting for your visitor to come. Therefore, he fails or she fails. Let her know that you are not taking at will. You've used money. You've spent time with your own money. Therefore, he ought to have told you not to spend more. Let her know that next time you're not going to eat. or if that's how she will be behaving, let it stop. And again, in case you are at work and you're working with your colleague, let your colleague also know. If a colleague is claiming part of your work to be his, or is taking advantage, or is seeking appraisal because of your work, call them to order and make people know. Stand, be assertive. This is my work. You cannot make advantage of it. Call them out. You should not be a people's pleaser. So these are the reasons a character being exhibited by a nice guy man. So a nice guy attitude will make a man to always finish last. So if you want to finish last, you have to stop this kind of. You need to behave this way. If you always want to set your priority right and give your own self, and you grab back your masculinity, power, therefore you have to stop this attribute forthwith. Up next time, I hope we shall meet. Otherwise, have some 2-3 minutes, share my content and like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.